Good morning. If you just woke up because it's a public holiday at your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso, we've been here since 6 a.m. I'm so glad you came through because it's al fresco season and you're going to get a step-by-step, a play-by-play. In just a few days, we'll be coming together to celebrate Christmas. And one thing I love about a South African Christmas is that it's not like, let it snow, let it snow. No. It's let it show, let it show. And here to show us exactly what is on a table of a beautiful alfresco inspired lunch is stylist, blogger, and my favorite, Megan Pedro, is here. Did I say that live?
Everyone heard that, right?
No, I don't know. Whoops. That just slipped out.
Cream's over there, it's fine.
Okay, this is great. So let's just talk about inspiration. You know, main art direction of this table, Megan, for alfresco, which is obviously outdoor dining and lunching as well. So what is the inspiration here?
Okay, I love taking inspiration from your outside color palette, right? You're literally sitting outside.
Yeah.
So I normally go for your browns, your blues, and your greens. I think that seamlessly ties in a table.
So browns, blues.
Always your beautiful textures.
So brown, green, trees.
Yes.
Blue, the pool.
The sky.
And the sky.
Pool, exactly. Done.
I love that
That is your
idea.
outside color palette. So this will seamlessly, you know, fit into any outdoor setting. And then I absolutely love layering textures. So while I do that, I'm going to kind of talk through the table as we do it. So you've seen that I've layered the tablecloth already. Because,
I can tell you.
You know, it's so nice in various different table sizes. I've layered a plain white linen underneath the geometric boho tablecloth. Now, this is honestly the tablecloth of dreams.
I can tell. You know what I like about it? I like that the tablecloth on the outside has got structure and it feels like there's foliage in the pattern in the middle. And on the foliage is where all of the decorative elements and food is going on.
But it seamlessly works, right? It does not overpower one another. And that's what, you know, is so great when you're playing with different textures. So the white onto the beautiful tablecloth. And then, of course, the napkins match. So this is your geometric boho range, which I am loving.
I'm also really loving this as well. There's something about it that's very, very textural in its pattern. And naturally, if you're outside, the texture of the trees, that is now matching up with this, which I love.
And a pattern always makes you not really want to think about something else. A pattern in a dress, you're just putting it on. You've got one garment on, but it seems like you've put in so much effort, which I really, really enjoy. So then I'm going to go on again about layering another element. So this is your paper straw placemat. So we have various ranges. We've got your woven range. This is quite a beautiful texture. You can feel it's quite light and beautiful. And then one of my favorite ranges, I actually always spoke about the Dune range because I loved the texture of it. This is the Lincoln range, which has just come out, which is your dinner plate, your side plate, and your bowl. And it's so beautiful. Again, that warm texture of the outside, you know, color palette, but also it seamlessly kind of goes together, which I'm absolutely loving.
I'm thoroughly enjoying that.
And then bringing in a little bit of wood. This is your Oregon.
We're outside,
range.
Aren't we?
Yes,
Let's think about it.
Exactly.
Nature.
So again, any kind of chair would actually match with this, but a beautiful, like woven, you know, woven chair or something would go absolutely wonderfully.
That is great.
And then we pull in the wooden elements again. So in your boards, always, I love a board and a table. Again, it really promotes sharing and, you know, it's such a beautiful way to
Organic is the word that I would use there because naturally you tuck into the food, organic. And I think it's nothing too... And also what I like about it is that naturally we're outside. So we want to feel like we are eating outside. And
it's an organic texture.
We're not going to drop anything, you know? So the wooden, actually, it makes you feel confident. Talking about dropping things, can I just tell you how much I love these glasses and this pattern? Because once again, your referencing is genius. I'm by the pool. What does this look like? It looks like the ripples of a pool. It makes so much sense.
Sunlight's going to hit that. Your sparkling water, your drink in there is just going to shimmer. What would you call that if you had to name it something?
Honestly, I'd call it like aqua speckle.
Okay, because it's called your confetti range.
Confetti?
Yes.
Aqua speckle confetti, that's what I would call it now. But that's great, it's beautiful.
So that comes in your beautiful jug, which again, it's such a great way to do your tinier water glasses, your highballs, and your big water jugs. And then, you know, we kind of move to... Centerpieces are quite an important thing for me.
Very important. I know that for effect, naturally, we wanted you to see as much of this as possible. We couldn't put it in the middle, but we have our centerpiece to the side. But
I often
let's explain.
do a centerpiece on the side, actually.
What?
Because if you're sitting here, you don't want to obstruct your view across the way, because this often is the time that we are, you know, seeing friends and family that we haven't the whole year. You don't want to spend...
Especially for a shorty like me, right? I don't want to look into penny gum.
I didn't say it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking into penny gum, like, sorry, what's doing now? Who are you?
Also, if your food is on the outside, you're spending all the time passing the food.
And sharing.
When the food is in the center, you are, you know, more likely to kind of share here. So your center
side piece.
Yes, center side piece is perfect. So I've gone with a variety of textures again. This is what I'm absolutely loving. So the wreath, okay, this is your topiary wreath. It is handmade. It is absolutely beautiful, and it's locally by a local designer in the Algan region in Cape Town.
Gorgeous.
It is
and
gorgeous.
Once again, referencing the pattern of the foliage on the actual tablecloth.
And imagine you're outside, there's going to be a big tree
gorgeous.
Here. It's just bringing in all the elements that you already have on the outside. So that's by local designer Andrea, which is stunning. It comes in various sizes. There's actually even a white wreath, which would be so beautiful as well.
Wow.
So that is stunning. And then a glass candle holder I always like, because it's not so bulky.
Yeah.
You can see through it. It's quite a, you know, you don't actually see how many things you have on this table.
That's correct. Also, once again, the transparency water references outside.
100%.
Love it.
And then we're not going to do anything without a little bit of light and mood. So we've got our candles, and then just adding a little bit of fairy lights. So this is your LED fairy lights.
Great.
And that is in the form of your Christmas tree as well, your LED Christmas tree. So there's a variety of different lights that you can have. So load shedding is not going to stop you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to stop when the sun goes down. It's just such a great mood setter. So this is the beautiful stars that we have, and then of course we just finish with a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glamour, and we brought your baubles straight onto the table.
I am loving every part of this, because what you've done is you've had this balance between really great art direction and decor, but then you've actually said, I'm going to take from nature and I'm going to apply it with your wood references, the dune references as well, the amazing placemats, and of course the wooden details on the utensils too. So you're saying, I'm going to go texture, I'm going to go nature, and I'm going to go organic family connections and a center side piece.
That's it. I don't even have a job. You just did it all.
No, well, I just wrapped it up for you. You did everything. All the heavy lifting was you. Thank you, Megan. That was absolutely incredible. Al fresco, and I think I would also recommend, if I were to add, right?
Yeah.
You know those little spinny things on the table, just to make sure that any unwanted guests do not visit your alfresco dining experience, because we are in South Africa. David Moss,
like,
it's wonderful.
like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little bit of a thing over the food, that'll be great. But it's been delicious, and I can tell you that this is phenomenal. And if you want any inspo, that's why we do the right thing. Whether you're hosting a festive gathering or simply enjoying the season with loved ones, Woolies decorations will add that special sparkle and warmth to your celebrations. Shop all of these, and I know you want to. And of course, a lot more too at Woolworths. Plus, get 30% off Christmas decor items until the 24th of December. Shop this deal in-store, online, and on the app. Keep on sparkling.
Oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. Oh, this